Am I the a-hole for snapping back at my sister after she kept calling me a glorified babysitter? Throwaway email and throwaway account because my sister follows my main and I have a non-disclosure agreement regarding my employment. I 28F work as a nanny for a wealthy family and I make $100 an hour taking care of their toddler and infant. I work for 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. My job is demanding, but I love it and I'm proud of the skills I bring to the table. I've completed EMT training. I'm a black belt in both Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Judo. I have firearms certification training. I'm cybersecurity certified and I can cook meals that would impress a chef. All of this makes me a highly qualified caregiver, especially for a family that values security and well-being. When I was 14, I was working for $10 per hour as a babysitter and I watched a documentary on nannies in England who have extensive training and work for wealthy families. I thought, hey, I could do that. So I asked my parents if I could drop my drama club and take 2 more classes a week of Judo and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which I had been taking for years but less regularly. I got my SHSM high school diploma, specializing in EMT training. I got my firearm certification at 18 and did culinary school. I obtained my current position at 26 and have been working with my family ever since. However, my sister 31F constantly belittles my job. She has a degree and works in a corporate office, and she loves to remind me that she has a real career. She frequently calls me a glorified babysitter and tells me I'm wasting my potential by not pursuing a real profession. I usually try to brush it off, but it's been wearing me down. The other day, we were at a family gathering, and she made yet another snide remark about how I'm just a nanny with no degree. I snapped and told her that if she spent half as much time working on herself as she does looking down on me, maybe she wouldn't be so bitter about her own life. I also pointed out that I make more in a week than she does in a month, so maybe she should rethink who's really wasting their potential. She stormed off, and now some of my family members are saying I went too far and should apologize. Others think she had it coming. I know I shouldn't have stooped to her level, but I was tired of her constant digs. I'm proud of my work and the skills I've developed, and it hurts that she doesn't respect that. Am I the a-hole?
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
Not the a-hole. I also watched that or similar documentary. I think the British royal family has or had one of these nannies. You are a badass. The coolest part for me was the defense class where they fought back while holding an infant or a stroller with a baby inside. Did you learn that too? Your job is super important. You are not a nanny. You are a nanny, bodyguard, chef, teacher, and much, much more. Your sister probably hates her office job and is jealous you make good money while actually enjoying your job. She is trying to bring herself up while putting you down.
OP replied.
When I turned 20, I asked my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu master to teach me how to fight with a baby in my arms. He was confused at first, but when I explained, he was excited to teach and now teaches a class specializing in mothers learning how to defend themselves while holding their infants. I learned how to do several takedowns with a loaf of bread in my arms. Make sure the bread wasn't crushed, mimicking hurting the baby. I also took boxing lessons with an ex-Navy SEAL and did stroller defense with him. My job is to protect those children at any cost. I take it seriously.
You've earned respect through hard work and skill, and your sister's belittling comments are uncalled for. Standing up for yourself was fair given her constant disrespect.
Not the a-hole. You had tried talking to her about it before and she won't stop. It is normal to snap if someone keeps doing something that you have repeatedly asked them to stop.